Hi, I'm Liz Munoz, CEO of Torrid. And at Torrid, we know how hard it is to find a bra that looks great and feels super comfortable, especially if you're a bigger or curvy girl. So we have spent the last 2 years building the perfect everyday wire-free bra with the belief that it should feel as good as it looks. It gives all the support and shape you'll ever need without any of the wires. Honestly, it's the first bra you'll forget to take off when you go to bed. So come to Torrid.com and try our life-changing wire-free bra today.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Great online chat on Reddit where someone asked, what are the worst sensations that you can have that are not painful?
Vicky's hand on your lower back when you're making out with your significant
that
other.
is the best sensation. You don't know.
You don't know, Steve.
You're right, I don't know.
You don't know. I can arrange it. I know somebody. I know a guy.
I'll just have to accept that I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Fair.
All right, so look, you don't think of it until somebody brings it up.
Okay.
Usually you go, there's nothing worse than, it's something painful. It's painful, therefore it's the only sensation that I don't like is something painful. But actually, there are non-painful sensations that actually you can't stand. And until somebody brings it up, you don't know. Like, for instance, having an animal rub up on you when they're wet. You don't mind that? Okay.
He likes the wet dog.
Okay.
I didn't mean it that way.
Wow.
But it doesn't bother me.
Whoa.
Like we watched Lulu yesterday. And
okay.
I'll just stop.
Yeah, I don't need to hear this.
Fine.
TMI, okay?
TMI.
Really,
Put a towel over our heads.
Yeah, it really is. Every time I try to help you end this stereotype, you just put your foot right back, or your paw right back in your mouth. Yeah. Anybody else like an animal rubbing up on them when they're wet?
No.
It's not like I encourage it.
You have this look on your face. Don't look at me that way.
That's why I don't look at you.
Vigorously trying to defend his wet dog action.
I really feel like I should arrest you. I should make a citizen's arrest when you look at me like that.
Yes, because I'm having sex with animals. Hey, come over here, goat. I'll show you a fun time.
Yay! All right.
Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you?
Is that this little like it when you use that voice? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh. You know what? I think you should use that voice at meetings. Seriously, next meeting you're
Don't get me uninvited to meetings. I'm in for that.
Good call. Let's do it.
Hey, Darren.
Club.
I'll tell you right now.
You pulled me away from having sex with the goats.
Great idea, buddy. How about this one? Again, we're talking about sensations. The worst sensations that actually aren't painful. Wearing wet socks or underwear.
Yeah, or when you step, like you're wearing fresh, clean socks and you step on that wet spot in the bathroom in the kitchen.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
On so many levels, stepping on the wet spot, you go, damn it. Then you realize, where did I step on this wet spot? To try to figure out what the hell you stepped in.
The worst is if it's raining. I remember one time going to a Seahawks game and I was heading there, I'm feeling pretty good, stepped in a puddle and it just soaked my foot. And so I went to the team shop, and I was like, the rest of that walk, I was so annoyed. Finally, I just said, screw it. I bought socks at the team shop. Yeah. And I was that weird guy sitting in my seat, taking my socks off and putting on new socks.
Oh, that's so awesome. I wish
I just couldn't go through the whole game with wet socks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with those people. You know what one for me? It's not painful, walking through a spider web.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's the worst.
That's because you feel the bugs out crawling all over your skin afterwards, even though there's nothing there.
Yes.
And it's and guys, it's worse for me because if they land on me, they bite me and I'm done.
You're done for the week.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, seriously, when I walk through a web now, I go, God dang it, because I know I'll have plans and go, son of a bee, if this thing bites me, because I never feel the bites. That's the other thing. You don't even know if you got bit, so I actually have to know. I go, all right, I just walked through a spider web. I have no idea how I'm going to be because I never feel a bite.
See, but now I turn out to be that idiot because I just don't like the way it feels. I wonder if my neighbors ever see this. Like, if I'm going to grab our recycling thing to put it out, I walk by this little tree that's over us, and that's usually where I get hit with the spider web. So now I always karate chop the air.
Nice.
Like, get out of my way! I'm coming.
You have to have a stick nearby. I do that. I get a stick and I just kind of swing it at the air, make sure there's nothing.
I used to do that with a broom.
Okay, I thought I was the only weird one. Guys, I do the same thing with the broom. And do I look like I'm doing like Star Wars with the broom?
Oh my God, just get a lightsaber and that should be your spider web lightsaber.
I like this plan.
You should totally do that. That's a great idea. You should use a lightsaber, and then your neighbors will think you've lost your mind every
so
morning.
Many trees around where I live. Yeah, I think they've already seen me with a broom, so the lightsaber wouldn't make them think I'm less crazy.
And you have to turn it on.
Yeah. Oh, I'll turn it on. I'll show those spiders I mean business.
And use a red one.
Oh, yeah, they'll know that I'm a Sith Lord.
Right. You are not to be messed with.
Yeah, it'll be my revenge of the Sith. I'll show them. How about this one? Again, things that are the worst sensations but are not painful. Having bits of meat stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
that.
For me, it's celery because I eat a lot of celery and that always gets stuck in my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it drives me crazy. You're right, it does. You just sit there and you just can't live life.
Like I'm now playing with my tongue against my teeth because I think they're it's in my head as if I've got something stuck in there and I don't.
Ever since we just mentioned this?
Yes.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a superpower I have over you now.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far, Captain Lightsaber.
That's right.
Hearing somebody eating and chewing is horrible.
My wife has that problem. I don't.
Yeah, it bothers my wife too. I don't know why. I'm a very quiet eater.
Wow. No, yeah, sure.
Thanks, guys.
Actually, depending on what it is, there's a woman who records herself eating pickles and other foods, and for some reason, her eating a pickle sounds really awesome.
Where is this?
I don't know.
Is it on YouTube?
I've seen it on Facebook and stuff.
Okay,
I'm looking.
Can we just for a second? This is Vicky's generation. Oh, by the way, I wouldn't even know if you told me what's on TV tonight. It's a woman eating a pickle show. I'd be like,
she does
what?
it to, I think, piss people off. It's tag a friend who hates hearing people eat,
Aye.
and that's the point of the video.
Yeah, I think I found it.
Okay, let's hear it.
I really want a pickle now.
Vicky, honestly, this is entertaining.
And she's just sticking her mouth in front of a microphone, eating a giant pickle.
But you're watching these videos.
No, I scroll by them. I'm not seeking them out. They just happen to be on my news feed.
Minus the crunching part. It's kind of hot.
Here it goes.
Oh, yeah. Give it to us.
Oh, my God. I really... she should
Apparently
be on commercials.
she was on Tosh.0.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
But how many views does this stupid sound have?
This one has 10 million.
Of course it does.
10.5 million.
Pickle Lady is making a ton of bank off of us, and we
10
just
million?
and
10
we just
million.
paid her. We just got her paid again.
Yeah, but here it comes again.
I should have ate a pickle the whole time.
Steve, you need to bring a pickle to all your interviews.
Do we have any pickles? I want a pickle.
Just do it with your sun chips, man.
No,
All right, can we stop playing this audio?
Yeah, okay. Let's get people hungry. And I don't want a pickle.
How about this buddy? This person or this buddy?
Hey, buddy.
This buddy says shaking a cold, clammy, moist hand. Yes. Shaking a wet hand is the worst.
I feel like, with the wet animal and the socks and the underwear, the cold hand fits in the same department. I just don't want
Clammy.
that moisture. Yeah, that sucks.
See, at least it's not like when I visit family, when we shake hands and kiss on the cheek.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
And when you get that big wet kiss, it's you're not really kissing, you're just kissing air. Don't kiss my face. It's all gross. Same kind of feeling.
Yeah, the kissing thing is not something I always liked, and we did that because we have an Italian family, and some of them kiss you on the lips. You're like,
I
what
know.
Are
I
you
have
doing?
family members that do that, and I always just turn my head. And I've mastered the art of knowing when to turn, because at times when I was younger, I would try and turn too soon, and they would make the adjustment, and that sucked.
Yeah,
and then so now it's I know right when that moment is coming. It's just whoop, go for the cheek.
Yeah. God dang, man. I think we got to stop the whole kissing thing on the cheek and whatever. You know what? Not till I know you.
We should go back to have you kiss hands.
No.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's right.
I've had people
Kiss
do
the
that.
hand.
No, I'm not kissing your hand. I know where they've been.
They've been on this console all morning.
I know, and I know where this console's been.
Yeah, hand kissing is not for the OCD.
No, I've had people do that, and I've gone in and scrubbed my hand immediately afterwards. Don't. If I don't know you, don't kiss my hand. Don't kiss me at all.
Yeah.
So if you play that chewing thing again, I'm going to come down and punch everybody in the throat.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. By the way, he is my buddy. He's a true buddy. I'm with
Rev!
you. Yeah. Don't play it in there.
Rev in the face.
Why do you guys like to irritate people?
I don't know. Why are you saying guys? I don't like it either. Vicky doesn't like it.
We have a button over here.
Here it comes.
Oh, you suck, Rev. Alrighty. How about rubbing styrofoam together? It's almost like as bad as pickles.
A couple people texted that one.
Yeah. The feeling of crumbs in your bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't eat in bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
in your bra. I know you guys have experienced this before.
My bra is clean.
Yeah, see, Vicky, I always make sure there's no crumbs in my bra. I thought you should watch my routine.
I think someone texted it too, but I was just thinking the feeling of stepping on dog poop or any kind of poop.
Oh! Yeah.
You just know it happened, and you know you're screwed, and it doesn't matter how many times you wiped your feet against the grass, it doesn't come out of the shoes.
No.
It's worse if you're doing it barefoot.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't happen often.
That happened to me as a little kid, and
You never forget it.
Never forget it. You're right, Reb. You are so right. How about rubbing your tongue against a popsicle stick? I've never really
What is
done
wrong
it.
with that?
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe if it's like a splintery or something, it's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, that would suck, but
But it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it.
Right.
And finally, the feeling, and I love this one, the feeling of having hair in your mouth, especially if it's not your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for me, there's no way I'm getting hair in my mouth because I don't have any.
Right.
So when there is, I'm like, what the?
100% of the time, for me, it's never my hair.
Yeah.
Or if it is, I don't notice it because it's nothing.
See, with mine, I can totally tell when it's my beard hair, but when it's not that coarse texture of the facial hair, then I immediately know it's not mine, and I just hope to God it's my wife's, because then at least at that point, it's not too weird.
Yes, that's why I get so skeeved out. I know it's beard hair, but it looks like pubic hair, and I hate like washing my hands and looking in the sink and seeing a bunch of pubic hair, even though it's beard hair. And I'm like, no.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Now it's time for Facebook Drama.
And Facebook Drama is brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. And BJ, once again, this is our opportunity to point out the dummies on Facebook. This is an actual Facebook post. The drama unfolds because of that post, and yes, we are going to act it out. So this time, playing the role of the original poster, Lily, will be you, BJ.
All right.
Rev, you'll be Julia.
Sweet.
Vicky, you'll be Shelley.
Yay!
And I'll play the role of James. All right, so once again, Lily is the original poster, so BJ, please take it away.
Can I get some peace and quiet at the gym? I get it. I'm hot. I get it. I wear tight clothes while working out, but I don't want to be hit on constantly while I'm getting my sweat on.
You might have wanted to add a hashtag humble brag at the end of that status.
Not trying to brag, just keeping it real. You wouldn't know because, well, you never go to the gym.
Ouch.
Don't say something if you don't know the facts. Julie and I go to the gym almost every day.
Sorry, I had no idea. You guys must be doing something wrong because sure doesn't look like you guys go to the gym almost every day.
Ouch.
Lily, stop acting like you're God's gift to the world. You're not even that hot. Yeah, you have an okay bod, but you are like a hashtag butterface.
Yeah, at least we can fix our bodies. You can't fix your face.
Ouch.
Can you say anything else but ouch, James?
I mean, I guess I can. Lily, I think you're smoking hot, including your face.
Thank you, James. I got a cute body and a cute face. Case closed, ladies. Case closed.
Are we actually listening to what James has to say? His taste is terrible. Hashtag James is gross.
You didn't think I was that gross when you took little Jimmy for a test drive. Hashtag you banged me.
It was college and I regretted it immediately.
Ouch.
Little Jimmy. I love James and Little Jimmy.
For the test drive. I like that you had to spell it out. Hashtag you banged me. In case you didn't get what Little Jimmy meant.
Yeah.
It was actually like, another phrase for his,
I appreciated that, because sometimes I don't follow along very well. So thank James for really, hashtagging it out for me.
That was nice of him.
Oh, yeah. Ah, boy, people still treat each other so well, don't they, in life?
Ouch.
Ouch. All right, here's a story about a buyer that pulled out of a $1.8 million real estate deal when they found out the history of the home. Yes, the porn history of the home.
Oh.
Wow.
Will the inspector come with a black light and say, look,
Yeah,
there's
really?
no way that just a normal couple lived in this house?
You know, I mean, you see some of the, my friends see some of these porn videos, and they're in somebody's really swanky-looking home, and you wonder where the hell this is. And, well, Linda Fine, she said, hey, you know what? I want to buy this spectacular home in Paradise Valley, Arizona, a beautiful area, no doubt about it. PV is awesome. And Linda Fine was like, hey, man, I'm going to offer you $1.8 million for this joint. And a real estate agent casually mentioned, these guys are selling it. They're in the entertainment industry.
It's a nice looking house. Vicky's showing it to me.
Oh, yeah, dude. And
that couch does look familiar.
Yeah. So,
wow, it's a dope house. I don't care who's been throttled in that thing.
Yeah, dude, and that's a nice part of Arizona too. You're legit if you can live there. And
there's good energy in that house.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, there are people that are willing to buy a house if someone was murdered in it or died in it. You know, I mean, why not have people just getting, hey.
I think I grew up in a porn house.
Did you really?
Think or you know?
Yeah, I think. I'm not positive. We moved in when I was 5 years old, but when we moved in, each room was differently themed. There was like a forest room, there was a beach scene room, there was like a waterfall room, and the one that like really threw me off, which was my room, ironically, was the fur and mirrors room.
Oh.
It was all on the walls. That's all the black fur mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah, that was totally a porn house, dude.
I think so.
Dude.
Or like a really weird bed and breakfast.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or at
Which
least
themed room do you want?
I mean, look, I got to tell you something. I mean, I never understood the importance of mirrors, but tell
me, what are the importance of mirrors, BJ?
Well, I'm just saying, I never thought I haven't, but I got in California, my wife's apartment's got these full length mirrors instead of the closet doors, they're mirrors.
Yeah.
And they're fun.
Yeah, so you're checking yourself out?
Well, you get to check. You get to check everybody that's involved. Really, listen. When I'm involved doing what I'm doing, I don't get to see certain angles, and then all of a sudden, whoa! All of a sudden, you're looking in that mirror, and you go, "Well, I haven't seen that before like that."
I wish I could put like a green outfit on. I could kind of like green screen myself out of the shot in the mirror. Then I'd be totally. I'd like to watch my wife, but I don't want to watch me.
See, even better, you got to have the mirrors on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's old
Those
school.
are legit.
Yeah, that's
not that I've done that.
Yeah, no, of course not.
I don't know if I want to wake up every morning and see me to start things off.
You know what? Now you know how I feel, Steve.
Yeah.
So, Linda found, as she said, entertainment business. I wonder what kind of entertainment they're in. And then, she did some research, and the real estate agent was really he was being vague for a reason. Couple runs a porn site called Wifey's World, and they've been using their home to make videos for their site for 20 years.
Oh, so it's just one couple. It's not like a parade of dongs.
Yeah. And
maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't checked Wifey's World. I should do that for show prep purposes.
Check it out. And Linda's like, look, I just can't make Thanksgiving dinner on counters where a porn star has been lounging around. So she pulled her offer. Hey, she pulled out. Yeah, I get it. There you go.
Oh, yeah, it does look familiar, that house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's the kitchen.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at Wifey.
Topless MILF next door.
Whoa.
Does something to the contractor.
Damn, Wifey. That's
you just never know. I don't want to answer your survey.
No, she just went. Yeah, okay.
Oh, now they're on to me.
Yeah, now they know you, Steve. You're about to become a part of Wifey's World.
That is a very nice kitchen.
Yeah, it surely is.
They should have used this as like part of the Zillow or whatever the real estate page is.
Yeah, okay. Can you? But I'm distracted because this one person's just getting destroyed. Can you? I mean,
all right, I'll enlarge it.
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see what she's.
Oh, whoa!
It's a nice mask that she's wearing.
Okay, well, wifey and husband are having a great world. Dang. Well, I can see why the husband's in the videos. I think that's the husband.
She should have been the real estate agent.
Well, one thing's for sure, if they need any wood for the fireplace, they've got some.
Well, they've got a lot of wood on the cabinets as it is.
Damn, dude. I just love how she's just running around. Hey, this is me. I love Wifey. Okay. Yesterday, Steve, we got to get back to the show. Steve, not able to get this one right. Yeah, sure are.
What canal connects the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans? Erie Canal? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny, isn't it, Danny?
Danny thought it was good. Well, Steve, we had our buddy on the show. I forget his name. Ed, the car lover.
Such a good friend. You can't remember his name. Ed Smith.
Yeah, at least I remember his first name.
Yeah.
Ed Smith, of course, he's a guy that's sexually attracted to vehicles. He's got a mate out there somewhere. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a mate because it's a female, but she's also...
a beetle? Is it? I can't remember. I thought it was a little beetle.
Yeah. Cops actually had, I guess, his opposite number. There's a woman out there with the same situation, and they had to intervene because she was sexually attracted to vehicles, and she was running through traffic in Pennsylvania. And, of course, it's mechanophilia.
That's what it's called. Okay.
Yeah, mechanophilia. She's got it, and it's a very real thing where you're sexually attracted to vehicles.
What kind of cars is she into, I wonder?
That's a really good question. She was traffic driving past her house just was filled with too many sexy cars for her to handle.
Too many sexy cars.
So she bolted out of her house, started running through traffic. Of course, the cops were called. They tracked her down. When they caught up with her, she was standing in a parking lot, and they reminded her, hey, running through traffic is dangerous. You got to go home now. And when they got there, Steve, the car she was digging, a Nissan.
Thanks, Mike Tyson.
Pathfinder. The Nissan Pathfinder. She kissed it, she hugged it, and she called it Husky Bear. And then she yelled at another car who she wasn't so into. She was mad at that car. So she's digging cars, but there are some cars she plays favorites, some cars she hates.
Now I wonder, can you connect her with someone like Ed Smith? And do you think that they could have a romance where they both are together and they swing with cars?
See,
or am I just maybe trying to put a round thing in a square hole?
Well, it would be like going up to, I guess, a lesbian and saying, "Hey, you and I should have sex since we both like women."
Oh, that's a very good point.
Yeah, I'm not sure it works that way. Even though a lot of us have tried that move. Like, I find you very attractive, and even though you're a lesbian, we both like the same thing. But I feel
like this is way more like of a unique rarity. So maybe they could both be like, "You like cars, I like cars.
Yeah,
we could like cars together."
Wow. I don't know what to tell you since I don't have this, but it would surely be a match made in heaven if they could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Or either that, they both would just go around. They could be best friends going around just having a good time.
And then they could become car dealers. They could get their own lot.
Would you buy a car from these guys?
Well, I mean, if anyone's going to treat that car right, it's these two.
Yeah, but they might treat it too right.
Well, as long as there's a car wash as I leave.
Okay, that's all you need. It's a car wash? Okay. Yeah, apparently this woman does this a lot. And her company even has 2 health aides that stay with her at her house, but they're not allowed to grab her, so there's not much that they can do if she wants to run out in traffic.
Wait, so how good is she at her job that her company doesn't want to lose her, that they're willing to have a couple people pay attention to her at home?
I know, I agree. That's amazing.
Man, I don't know if our company would do that for us. If I'm like, look, I have a problem. I like to just chase cars and have sex with them.
See, now, but if it's a real condition, does the company have to? I don't know. I don't know Pennsylvania law, but like you said, Steve, it sounds like she's an amazing employee. Man, she's got 2 people full-time hanging out with her.
Yeah.
But they can't do anything if she wants to run in traffic. So what are they there for?
And how did they get that job? Is that can you go on Glassdoor or whatever, or Indeed?
Yeah.
Or LinkedIn?
Go to Monster. Is Monster still around?
Yeah. And
say, look,
how was your day? It was good. Sally didn't have sex with any cars today, so it was a success.
Yeah, how do you qualify for that job? Do you have to have some sort of specialty in some sort of mental disorder, or do you have to like cars? I mean, I don't know what's best to have on your resume, that you sold cars one time or you're a mechanic. I don't know how you get that job. But how about she's not facing any charges? Even though she does this a lot.
Somebody asked the question that a lot of people always ask when we talk about Ed and his love for cars. And they said, does he put the banana in the tailpipe? No, that's not exactly what he does. Oddly enough, we know the information. He doesn't really do the car.
Yeah.
He caresses it, kisses it, touches it, but he doesn't use the car.
Yeah. It's almost like it's a familial relationship. Because you can caress and touch your children when they're little and love them that.
But he's doing
something. Sex with them.
But he's doing something to himself while he's doing it.
Never mind. Yeah,
I figured I could leave that detail out, but since you brought that up,
I wasn't sure. Yeah. No. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he is taking care of business, but he's not using the car to take care of business.
Yes.
All right. I don't know if this woman does the same thing, or if in fact if there's a windshield wiper or something, she turns them on and has a good time. I have no idea.
All things a windshield wiper?
Well, think of the movement. If you position yourself the right way. Oh, you've never tried that? It's fantastic.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.